At Cosmos USA, our philosophy is simple. Draw on the input and experience of professional firefighters to develop the best fitting, highest quality, high performance personal protective footwear available. It's these materials, processes, and technologies that gives us the edge. Find out more about the most comfortable and best fitting boots in the world at cosmosusa.com. When life and property are on the line, look to the standard-setting performance of Key Combat-Ready Attack Hose, the industry's first choice for kink-resistant, low-friction loss, burn-through protection, and handling. Our combat-ready hose lines have high-flow capabilities and more GPMs. Designed for low-pressure, high-volume nozzles, safe to be used by one firefighter. Key Fire Hose. Are you combat ready? Learn more at keyhose.com. Today on the Battalion, we are following the members of Prince George's County's Fire EMS at St. Joseph Station to what will be a busy tour. The morning starts calm enough. The members finish their equipment prep and watch some training videos on their phone. A call comes in. It sounds like a multiple vehicle accident. The crew jumps on the rig and responds to the call. With icy roads and constantly changing weather conditions, the engine company knows there may be a lot of accidents like this now that winter has arrived.
Patient into the vehicle, myself in 23 already.
Yourself the paramedic team, go and turn service 4.5.
The engine arrives on scene. They learn there were children involved in the accident. First priority is to evaluate the victim's conditions and make sure they get out of their vehicles safely.
Let me know if you need another. Let me know if you're going to have a transport so we get another unit started.
That wouldn't matter good. The driver wants to go.
How's he looking?
Anybody who's sitting on that side? Good side.
We got the second unit coming for the other patient. You guys are good with all of them.
One of the crew members speaks with the patients and assesses any injuries or trauma they may have. The children involved in the accident are safe and secure. They are led to the ambulance to be transported to the hospital with their parents. California Casualty has protected American heroes for 100 years. 4 generations deep, we are a company of heritage, reputation, and commitment. It's our policy to do more for people who give more. Guided by philosophy of trust, service, and respect, We are the provider firefighters turn to for their family's auto and home insurance needs. We focus on you so you can focus on them. We're not in insurance for the business. We're here to keep a promise to protect. Find out more about how we can protect you and your family at calcast.com. American Home Inspectors Training has trained professional home inspectors since 1993. We give students access to our extensive knowledge and the tools needed to become significant contributors to the home inspection industry. Visit AHIT to get started. Back on scene, a second ambulance arrives in order to provide further care to the patients of the other vehicle.
We had multiple patients in 2 different cars, a mixture of adults and children. All been evaluated by EMS personnel on the scene. They're being loaded now and transported to appropriate facilities for evaluation.
The weather continues its course in the late afternoon. A call comes in. The engine company is out the door. Communication states it's a multiple vehicle accident on the freeway. The crews make sure all of the vehicles involved are pushed to the shoulder to keep the freeway safe. The highway patrol officers arrive on scene as the patients are being loaded into the ambulance in preparation for transport to the hospital. The road crews set up a mobile directional sign to avert traffic so the emergency crews can continue to work to clean up the incident scene safely. The Zamatic Corporation, one of the leading manufacturers of fire and safety equipment in North America. Zamatic strives to manufacture the highest quality fire and safety products in the industry. Great customer service is key for Zamatic. Find out more about Zamatic Corporation and their products at www.zamatic.com. As the engine company departs the scene, a call comes in. The captain checks the computer for location. Back at the station, a call comes in for a structure fire. The battalion chief is out the door. The engine company is en route. An apartment fire has erupted. The call is going to a second alarm. The battalion chief is en route to the apartment fire, along with the engine company.
Squad, 814B Hospital. Be advised, second floor primary is negative. Can you repeat your message? Rescue Squad 814B. Second floor primary, present fire department is negative. Hey, 2, where do you want me? Safety to command.
Whoa.
Go ahead, safety.
We walking down? Yeah, I'm walking down.
Firefighters continue to evacuate the residents immediately and search through the burning remains for anyone else that may be trapped or need assistance. Fire Chief Mark S. Bashore has arrived on scene to take incident command.
And check for extension.
The battalion chiefs have reported into the chief with the parameter updates of the structure, and the chief is laying out the next game plan.
You want another special servicing?
The safety officer combs through the scene, speaking with residents who need assistance. The flames of the fire are extinguished, but the building is still burning. Embers are still glowing, and more water needs to be plummeted on the debris.
Here, and we got more apparatus coming in, okay? Okay, thank you. You can just go down this side of the room. Is this all your apartment stairwell? Gather your people from your stairwell together. You know, so I can come and find you guys, okay? Okay. Just down a little bit down that way. Well, it seems like we had a fire in a downstairs apartment that was started and then extended up to the second and third floor. We ended up evacuating all of the apartments in the stairwell. We went to a second alarm. The fire's been extinguished. We transported one civilian to the hospital for smoke inhalations and some minor lacerations. The problem that we have now is that we're dealing with the cold weather. So all the civilians that were evacuated out of the apartment are standing outside freezing because all they have is the clothes they were wearing. So we've called for our rehab bus to show up on the scene, and we're going to put the civilians in this rehab bus in order for them to keep warm until we've got the scene, secured and they can enter back into their apartments right now. So right now we have 6 units that are affected by the fire with about 15 to 18 individuals that are displaced at this point.
SVI Trucks is a 4th generation family-owned Colorado-based company that specializes in building custom emergency vehicles and has for over 50 years. SVI Trucks has produced over 1,000 emergency service vehicles that are saving lives every day all over the world. SVI Trucks has gained a rock-solid reputation for innovative designs and superior quality. To find out more, go to www.svi.com. The firefighters comb through the debris to the bottom level, where the source of the fire may have originated.
Damage even for right now, because it's kind of like a club in the bunch of chairs and shit here, a bunch of other shit. I don't know. Have you seen that box before? No, I haven't. It ain't what you're thinking it. Okay. That's like a fan station. Oh, okay. It can probably sit about 15 people at that much. I mean, it is.
Okay, I'm going to now on the top floor. If you can make it now. I thought you could have the stairwell, but that's what I thought it was on top of the roof there. No, it actually started in the basement apartment. Over here, on this one, the basement apartment you were looking at. Okay. Went out the windows and straight up and followed the in the backside, followed the windows up. How are you up on that backside going up that wall all the way from here, all the way over there? Yeah, it was coming out the windows. And it is your 60-minute duration. And then straight up the back of the building. Wow. Yeah. We got some light in here, sir. But it's this is the Department of Origin here, sir. And if we come out this way, that was our route of extension. Right in front of the light. Out the window, the fire vented out the window, extended up through the facade on the outside and then into the second floor apartment, a little bit in the third floor. Had a little bit of fire in the roof area, but it was knocked down. So just really the Department of Origin, a little bit of vertical extension through the outside with some extension on the inside.
command post to 153. Right, sir.
With the fire out and the residents moved to a new safe and warm location, the battalion chief heads back to St. Joseph Station after a long night.
On 09 and 11, any reason from your perspective that we could not reoccupy those?